Hey guys, this is Movie Magic,
And Gaming Guru!
and we're back again for our Christmas special.
Yeah, with not the Christmas game
Yes,
that we were hoping to.
with not the one we were thinking. Fucking hell, that does rush, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Boy.
see, look, I didn't get a chance to press it.
Well,
I don't know if I'm in.
you should be in. Let's have a look. Have a look.
So yeah, we were going to play Dead Rising 4. We actually started the chat, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Technically.
Yeah. And then when I went to the multiplayer mode, it said we had to do an install. And then when we went to do the install, it said, I'm on one. It then said it would take 17 gigs.
Shit.
So yeah, that was a load of shit.
I died.
Are you dead? Oh, you're back because I saved you.
I'm
okay.
back,
Oh, that's right. The
so
thing
we ended up. We were
does
desperate for something to play, weren't we?
Yeah, sure. So we ended up playing this, which, to be honest with you, isn't that bad of a game. It's just not Christmassy like we thought it would be.
Malcolm. No. Is it? Oh, I died. There's a prisoner downstairs. I couldn't figure out how to open the cage.
I don't remember how to play this game.
I know, right? It's been ages since I played this, so I don't.
Yep.
You didn't. Cheers. So, how's everybody doing?
Murray! Yay!
Mother!
Mother! That's right, we have to kill him, don't we? Forgot about that. Oh shit, you just got blown sky high. Oh yeah, this is how we do it. Ooh.
I need to share the link with. Oh fuck.
Oh shit, I'm dead.
Oh.
Oh.
So I was thinking though, you know, there aren't many Christmas themed games, are there?
There's a lot. There's a lot that came out. There's a lot that came out this last couple of weeks. But they're all indie games, not
really?
main games. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like kind of like match 3 kind of, and you know those bobble ones where you have the picture in the background.
Right, yeah.
They're those kind of games, so they're not really. Do you know what I mean? They're not really games.
Oh, I died. Yeah.
There you go. You should be alright. There you go.
But when you think, that's the thing. I was like, oh, goodbye. There's no ground there. So
no, when you think about it, there is really no. I mean, there's ones that have Christmas moments in them.
Yeah, or wintry kind of.
Yeah, like for instance, you get Christmas, I think, in Beyond Two Souls.
Oh, really?
But I don't think you get. They're not actually Christmas games, are they? So nice.
Goodbye.
Oh. Fuck.
Your turn to get left behind.
Oh dear. There was a guy left, wasn't there? No, there wasn't. I thought there was. I thought I saw a guy. That's weird.
I shot the guy on top.
Yeah. Oh boy. It's so confusing sometimes to see what one you are. Oh, you're Robocop.
Right. Some of these characters are really good. Their weapons are amazing. Other ones are just like, this is the worst.
Oh, you killed me.
Oh, sorry.
You've got to save me now. Where's the person to save?
I do not know. I don't go.
There's one down there. Okay.
There you go.
Nice. Blow hard. That sounds about right.
Oh, you John McClane?
I think
Nice.
so.
If you're Brohard, then you.
Oh boy. Let's go.
So yeah, it's weird though when you think about stuff like that, because it's like I mean, it's interesting because Jane, was looking at Netflix the other day
Yeah.
and couldn't find any Christmas movies. I think
Really?
it's like
Because
the
there's tons
Grinch
on
kind of
there.
thing.
I mean, I don't know if it...
Yeah.
well, there is tons in
Oh,
America, I should
fuck.
say, because they could be different. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, I'm dead because...
Oh. I know there's tons over, but the point is there's tons over here, but there's no good ones. You know what I mean? They're all
No,
hallmarking,
yeah.
kind of. So I don't know if that might be, oh, dear.
Oh, there's somebody further down.
I'm dead.
Oh.
I've noticed that, though, with Christmas movies and stuff. I've noticed that you really don't get a lot the proper, cult classic-y ones.
Yeah. I'll make a pathway. Oh, you made it.
It feels like there are nowhere near as many Christmas on this year.
No. Ow, I killed myself.
Oh, hey, there you go.
A box fell on my head.
Oh dear.
Thank you.
Yeah, I agree with you, to be honest. To be honest with you, there's a lot... We're lucky in the sense that there's a lot of films that we've probably never really seen. At Christmas Eve. But I mean, ones you do want to see, I don't really... the Hallmark ones, as fun as they can be at times, they are a bit...
Oh, they get repetitive.
Yeah, and they're the same old thing. Oh, this guy saved my Christmas. The mischievous letter from the guy who saved me, and it's like, right, yeah.
Sorry, did I kill you? This fucking weapon. Am I Men in Black?
I think you are. I don't know, every time I think I'm alive.
I can't see what's going on half the time. So.
Hey!
So yeah, there's really not been that much on. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
There's really not been that much on. There's no like Christmassy feeling games to play because they fucking don't boot up.
Yeah. I think the problem as well is when you.
None of us.
Go on. Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Oh, there you are, yeah.
I said it doesn't help that, we're not really in the mood for Christmas as it is. So.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Oh, fuck. Oh, what the fuck? God, this game knows I hate fucking fire. What?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
I feel like Christmas as it is, and then it's like nothing else. Oh, I died.
Happy Christmas. I'm currently stuck in a white-out snowstorm. Fucking hell. Sorry to hear that. I said yes. Stuck in a snowstorm.
Mm-hmm. Shit. You said you had snow yesterday, didn't you?
The other day, actually. It was really, really bad.
Okay. Really?
Yeah. But luckily it melted, so we're lucky. So sorry to hear about that. I said yes.
Yeah,
I'm dead.
No, you're back because you got checkpoints.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Take the ground out from underneath. Can you shoot on it? Yeah. Nice.
Oh, I got him.
Oh, real excellent.
Where's my helicopter?
Yeah, I hope it's. There you go. Woo! America. Yeah, I hope you're safe and well.
Yeah. I don't mind snowstorms that much and stuff like that. I don't really mind them. What I do mind is when you have to go at them. Because it's so dangerous driving along and stuff. Right, there we go. Oh, okay.
Like, as I was saying, with like 2020 being the way it is, nobody just gives a shit about Christmas shit. It's just like, can't be arsed.
Blade. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It just sucks how things with this whole tier 4 business and
Yeah.
And all that, and then all the other stuff going on, and it just feels like everything just wants to get on top of each other. And
Yeah.
fucking make people more depressed.
Oh no, I'm somebody who's only got grenades. Ooh, I got dynamite.
In case people wonder what numbers we are, I'm P1, Tash is P2.
Yeah.
In case people are wondering, just in case you want to know. I mean, it's the colours as well, but I just all might. Because they haven't got names
Malcolm's
over it,
blue.
is it?
Yeah, no, exactly.
So, what's this? I don't care myself, just trying to keep everyone's spirits up. Well, that's good, I've said yes. I think it's good to try and do that, to be honest.
Yeah. I think that's really,
Spread the Christmas joy. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh, there's the turkey. It looks like it's having sex with a fucking...
I'm trying to fucking save the guy to get to you. Get you. Oh no.
Here we go. Or Bote or whatever his name is. Oh, yeah. I was lucky.
Hang on. Oh no, that ain't. Work. Come on. Oh, wait, I'm gonna die. I need to get up the ladder. Oh, that's why we thought we'd come and cheer you up.
Yeah, we did.
By not playing a Christmas game.
Well,
by not playing the game we meant to.
Twice in a row.
We're good at that, yeah, twice in a row. That's the...
It's all these all these things now where they, where it seems like these companies just want to fucking make it where, you know, oh, you have to do this extra stuff to get this thing. Why can't it just be on the disc?
Yeah.
You know, why can't it just be on the disc or install naturally, you know? I can't remember what it was. I had a game recently do that on me where I downloaded it and I went on, oh, are you looking forward to playing it? And then we went to play and they said you have to install this 40 gig update.
God. What the hell?
Also, it's like when nowadays, how now, do you remember when stuff used to update naturally as you put it in? Now, it seems like you have to actually put the game on for the update to restart half the time.
Yeah, exactly, for it to do anything.
Absolute stupidity. Oh shit. Bring back the days of the SNES. Pop the cartridges in and away you go.
Yeah, and away you go. Yeah. Mm.
What are you going to say, Tash?
Oh, no, I was going to say, did you see the news that apparently PlayStation, they're not making any efforts to restock PlayStation 4 Pros at the moment?
Oh yeah, I've heard they've discontinued them, haven't they, for the minute?
Yeah.
It's
but
just
wait, so we can't get PS5s and we can't get... Oh, are you kidding me? It was there!
I think what they've done that for is because they want people to try and buy more PlayStation 5s, don't they?
Oh yeah, but it's like we can't get them yet. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like, oh, you know, let's be pieces of shit about this. Personally, I think the PS4 Pro is overrated. You know,
I was gonna say neither of us own one anyway, but it's not the point.
I don't own one. I don't own one because, well, you know, my original PlayStation 4s were really shit. What I mean by that is, when I first got one, they kept breaking on me. Right?
Right.
If you remember correctly, back when it happened.
Oh, yeah,
yeah, I think I ended up with 3 different ones straight after each other. And then it ended up working, and I had one that worked, and that one's worked ever since, even though it has had problems. Are you moving, Tash? Oh, there you go.
Sorry. I was sharing the link, sorry, with...
Oh, that's alright, yeah, I just wondered what was happening. So, yeah, you know, I've had that one ever since, and it seems to work, but it does have moments where it loses all my save data and stuff, so that's always good. Oh, look at that. Hey.
My PlayStation 4 has been played up lately, and I'm like, it's not even that old. I'm pretty sure my older one was doing much better than this. You know, the old clunky one, and yet this slimline one has not lasted anywhere near as long as that one did.
Yeah. Well, I think the slimline ones actually mess up more.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, shit.
Oh, well, you can do it.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, no. Come on, Rambo. Nah.
You
Yay.
arsehole, I'm over here, you blind git. Is there a guy down here?
Oh, shit.
No, it's not. Oh. Fuck.
Oh, can do it. Oh,
I'm out of grenades.
what?
I have no clue what's going on.
The idea is just to kill people. There you go. You did it. Well done, Rambo.
But it's insane. Just stop people even getting the PS4, you know, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, I do. Oh, shit, I'm dead.
Ow, I'm dead.
Hey, Donna. Hope you're doing well.
Well, a little later because we had technical issues.
Yeah, apparently Devotion 4. Well,
it's garbage.
The multiplayer works, even though it doesn't show you that easily, but it just...
it wants you to download a 17 gig.
Yeah, and with my internet, that would have taken like 10 hours, so...
Yeah, 2 days later.
Yes, exactly. So I ended up choosing this.
Oh. Oh, who am I playing as? I can teleport. What the fuck?
Oh,
what the fuck is that?
I choose both. Saw your first video for a whole minute. You
I
gotta
know,
delete that. I'll delete that later.
Malcolm was like, oh, nobody's watching, quick, let's get out of here.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Oh no!
Oh shit! No!
Oh, that was lucky. It didn't kill you. I thought it was gonna
lucky.
then.
Didn't kill you either, thank God. Oh, you ain't got a thing above your head now on my end. That's weird.
Yeah, that is weird, isn't it? Oh, nice shot.
I do struggle with this game a little bit. Everything's so small.
Yeah, that's one of my problems with it. I'm not going to do that. Oh yeah, I need to. You have to save him.
So, what do you want to talk about?
Yeah, let's talk about... Shit, hold on.
Sorry.
So yeah, I think the idea of them not sending the PS4s is a bit cheeky. I mean, you know, most people can't get a PlayStation 5, and to be honest, this time of year, you'd think they'd want them out, wouldn't you, so they could sell them more.
Right, yeah.
I mean, most of the time when you sell a new console, the old one gets sold quite a bit more because people go, well, I can't get you a PS5 this year, but I can get you a PS4. You know, I know that's what my dad did with me at one point.
Yeah.
So, you know, so I think that's a bit wrong, really. But then saying that, you know, the PS5 is worth more money to them. But then if they haven't got them in stock, what's the point?
Yeah. I know, right? It's just like...
They reckon scalpers have made hundreds of thousands off the PlayStation 5 this year.
Ridiculous.
You know? And I'll be honest with you,
It's just all a big con. It's not
I'll be
worth
honest with
it.
you, I wish I was one of the scalpers, to be honest.
I know, right? You're like, God, I could do with the money.
If I could have, if I could have bought like 7 consoles for like, let's say the $500 each and something for like 1,600, like some people have, that'd have been amazing.
Right? Hang on. Oh, I don't need one.
Oh, mine. See, I forgot about that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that was what that was.
You know, so I would have probably done that. But then at the same time, I don't think my conscience would have allowed me to do that.
No. I was going to say, do you think you would have...
Because I would have thought about all those little kiddies that wanted the PlayStation 5. You know?
And how much you didn't care because you wanted it.
Yep. Well, talk about thingy, games, right? You know, since Donna's here, I've played for Valhalla. And,
oh, yeah.
You know, I've got to be honest, I haven't got very deep into it yet, Donna. But I've got to be honest, not liking it at the minute. I wouldn't say not liking it as in I think it's a bad game. That would be a lie, because I think it's a decent game for what I've played. I just don't like the character at the minute. I feel like the character isn't...
Are you not?
I just feel like he's a Viking enough for me. What I mean by that is he doesn't seem like a brutal Viking, you know, like you'd imagine.
Yeah. Yeah.
He seems a bit... I don't know. He seems a little bit... You know, in today's world you can't say it, can you? You know, he just doesn't seem like a tough guy to me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, they're both gone. You know? But then, like I said, like Donna said, it takes a while, you know, and twice I played it for about, I think about 7 hours.
Did your Donna sit with you while you played it?
Yeah, she did. She cried at how bad it was. She said, this is the most boring game I've ever played. And she loves, I kid you not, she loves Odyssey.
Yeah.
So, you know, but I think, again, like I said earlier to you, you know, I think it's all because these things take ages to get started.
I am playing a shitty character.
Don't you worry. Oy,
like,
I'm dead.
Fushu does. Sorry.
But yeah, I'm gonna play more of the game eventually. Me and Donna are probably not gonna play it together, so I'll probably spend more time. I do think the graphics don't look that great for a bit on PS4. I mean, I was looking at it and I was going, yeah, this needed to be on the PlayStation 5, really. You know, I mean, I know it's released on there. But, I mean, I don't know, it kind of reminded me of Black Flag's graphics in a way. On the faces, you know, in some of the scenes and stuff.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because it seemed that way.
I blew myself up.
But yeah, I need to play more of it really before I fully judge it. You know what I mean? I'm just going by my first impressions of Donna.
Yeah. Do not. I think even my game's frozen or what? Because it's not showing anything.
That's because you're gone.
Yeah, I died, but now I can't see you.
No, you're gone from the whole game.
Are you kidding me? Did it boot me?
Yeah, I think so. I'll be with you. I'll get you back in a sec.
Yeah, you get the level. You finish the level.
I'll just try and... but yeah, I mean, like I said, Donna didn't like Persona 5 either. She thought that was pretty bad.
Yeah.
And that game takes ages to get started.
Do you think... I mean, we've talked about it with games. I mean, you know what? I will say, I was writing my list of games, you know, worst and best this year.
Yeah.
And I thought it was going to be nothing but shite.
Ooh.
And actually, I had a lot more games that I liked that I was surprised by, to be honest.
Yeah.
Most of them weren't AAA games. Most of them were indie games. But anyway, do you wonder... We've both felt this recently. Just game fatigue, where a lot of it is all the same. Do you think maybe Donna's starting to feel that, where she's starting to get tired of the same
it's
story?
Possible.
Like, or what? Because normally your Donna's quite easily pleased with like the graphics and stuff. She's quite easily engaged with that kind of thing.
Yeah, she normally is.
That's why I thought maybe, because Persona 5 is a very stylized art style, isn't it? So
it is. I mean, oh, we go. It's your back.
Not
You
mine.
ran it. Well, I'm saying because it says in the top, but it says time long
Yeah,
escape.
yeah.
Have I done this? Okay, I guess we'll do that next. Yeah, I think. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I think on. Oh, you know, like I always joke with her. If the graphics are nice, she doesn't care. Like she's all interested about Death Stranding because the graphics are phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I'm like, eh.
Yeah, you won't like the gameplay. Kind of, it's
Oh
not
no, you're
fun to
not back.
watch. Kind of
Hold
thing.
on, let's invite you back just in case that's the problem. Oh, I
I
can't
might quit
invite.
out the game and then reboot.
Yeah, I can't invite. What's going on tonight?
Did you complete the level?
I did.
Okay.
I'll return to the menu. And then I'll invite again. But yeah, I think it is, because normally, I mean, when I put Final Fantasy VII on the other night, Donna went, oh, I'm really looking, you know, now this is what I'm talking about. Because she was like, this is beautiful looking, you know?
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, it looks alright. You know, because I didn't want to play it. I didn't want to play Final Fantasy VII, not right now anyway.
Right, yeah.
But she did, and, you know, she likes it, But now, after a while, she's like, hey, it's getting a bit tedious now because there isn't much going on.
Really?
Yeah. There we go, I'll invite you again, there we go.
Stuff is starting to feel unoriginal in that, you know.
I think I think it's
know.
a bit. I think it's two things, to be honest. I think one is that we're losing a lot of unoriginal ideas, and the other one is we're getting into a world now where we're so used to playing casual indie games more because they don't take as long to come out. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So, for instance, I'm trying to think of one, but there's a lot of games that, like games. Let's give Fortnite as an example, right?
Yeah.
You play Fortnite, you're getting updates constantly. You know, you're playing PUBG again, or you know, as when you play a game like, let's say, Cyberpunk, for instance, you're playing it, and then the next thing you know, there's nothing new in it for a long time, or a sequel.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I think
Oh, I'm
that's a part
blue
of the
now.
problem. I was talking to Charlie the other day. Have either of you played it? I played it. I platinumed it. I platinumed the game. I enjoyed the game, Donna. I really did.
Yeah,
But
control's good.
the best part about it is the best part for me is when she talks to Dylan. I love that. The amount of times I just kept on bloody pressing that button. I don't know if either of you know that yet, but if that's a spoiler, oh dear. But yeah.
But yeah, it's a good game. I like the superpowers. There's a good story and gameplay game, that game.
I thought you had played much of it.
What I played, I enjoyed. I only got stuck because of the being able to see with that fucking red tone.
Yeah.
Shit. That was.
I will say this: the game does get tedious after a certain period. When you go against those red enemy areas, and you're constantly getting shit thrown at you, and you're just like, oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good game. I like it.
God, Daddy.
Apparently, if you beat all the DLC, the new DLC stuff, apparently it shows Alan Wake in the game.
Yeah.
And it's a hint at Alan Wake 2 coming out, apparently.
I would love it if they put Alan Wake on the PlayStation. I know we've talked about this before, but...
Oh, with a platinum?
I would be... I don't care about the plat. I would just love the chance to play it again, and if it...
Like remaster kind of thing?
Yeah!
I'd like a remaster
and with the
with
DLC
platinum.
as well, because I liked American Nightmare. That was a good DLC.
I've never played that, so...
Have you not?
No. A lot of people say it's shit from what I saw because of the arcade style, apparently. I think I'm right. I think I'm right about that, the arcade thing, because they said it was very arcadey.
No, it was just essentially more of the... I personally enjoyed it, but I mean, it's been a while, so I can't talk thoroughly about it, but oh, fuck. That kicked me back a long ass way. The recoil kicked me down the...
Oh dear. But yeah, highly recommend Control if anybody's interested. Because it is good. That's funny. I'm player 2 now, by the way. I'm the red one now, by the way, because I've turned into player 2.
Yeah.
So, in case people wonder, because earlier I was P1 and you were P2.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
But yeah, talk about games, you know.
Did you
I'll be
finish the
honest.
grind in Yakuza, by the way?
No. That grind is going on and on and on and on and on. I will tell you right now. I grinded.
Sorry, I wanted to ask before I forgot. Sorry.
That's alright. I grinded six jobs, right?
Yeah.
And I went, let's try and do the tower now, even though I know I have to do every single one of them. Each one of them takes about 8 hours to fully grind.
I'm
and
just below you.
And that's going in the exact same area, right, over and over again, which makes it so boring. I'm dead. So no, I kind of gave up on that for now because I just can't be asked.
Okay. Anyway, sorry. I didn't mean to.
No, that's alright.
I had to
All right. Yeah.
I didn't.
That's alright. What I was going to say is, you know, I can't remember. I was going to ask about. I was going to say about the games. So you've had quite a few. You've had quite a few that you've enjoyed then.
Yeah, I was genuinely surprised, if I'm honest. I genuinely thought that I hadn't played that much that I like. I mean, a lot of it was back at the beginning of the year, but
yeah. I have to go through my list because I put mine on Facebook, didn't I? So it's easier for me to kind of go, what? When you're terminated, you can't do anything.
Circle is your secondary weapon.
There we go.
Fucking hell. Wow!
He does nothing. And that's the Terminator.
I know, right?
But yeah, I mean, so I need to go through it and say, I know at the beginning of the year I played a lot of hidden object games.
Yes, you played a lot of it, like.
I know I did that. And I'll be honest with you, it's been quite hard for me to get back into them again. You know, go through phases. But
Neo.
There's so many games I played this year which I need to finish, which I started, but because Donna wasn't interested in them, I haven't got through them.
Yeah.
You know, or because they're co-op, and obviously I'm waiting to do them with you, you know, main kind of thing.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of games that I would like to have had finished, but I didn't finish. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh! Oh boy. What's going on? Oh, talk about manic.
Right? Oh, fuck.
Like example, I was trying to do the Need for Speed games. And I just got bored of them.
Yeah, you were like, really going...
Yeah, because I thought I was doing the same thing again. What was your best and worst game of the year?
You have to wait for my video.
Ooh. Worst game of the year? Little Hope.
Oh, God, yeah.
That's definitely one of them. Best game of the year? Trying to think. Best game of the year. Have a look. Since I'm dead, I can look at my Facebook and go down the list quickly. It's funny because sometimes you think about your best game of the year, and because I play so many games, sometimes I even forget what some of those games were this year.
Yeah.
So, for instance, I might go, "Oh, that was last year," or you know what I mean, and it wasn't. It was this year.
Yeah. Fuck.
Best game.
What is it?
Well done. I did. A couple of games I enjoyed was the Persona 5 dancing games.
Yeah.
Leisure Suit Larry's Wet Dreams. I enjoyed that.
You enjoyed Boy and His Blob?
Boy and His Blob I enjoyed. Ghost
That got you back into
It
the
did. It
gaming.
did. Ghost of Tsushima I think is overrated.
Yeah.
Spider-Man was alright. So, yeah. I mean, people might go, why do you think Ghost of Tsushima is overrated? Well, it's just because I think it's a great game, but I think the gameplay now is overrated. You know, I enjoyed the relationship between him and his uncle, and I love that story. I think that story makes the game incredible to play.
Yeah, I think the characters in that are very, like, I agree with you. I think there's issues with it. And I put it on my favourites of the year, but it's got problems, definitely.
Yeah. I don't know what I think about most people's favourites of the year. You know, I think most people are going to be like, you know, this is an incredible.
It start to pop up. Yeah.
You know, but I think it's one of those games. I think when people look back on it in the future, it won't be as good as people remember.
Yeah.
For just that reason. But I don't regret playing it or any of that, because I think it is a phenomenal game. Graphically, it's nice, even though it could have been better. Story-wise, I feel like it could have been, you know, a little bit more tidier.
Yeah.
But, you know, I highly recommend it to people, even with all that.
But see what I mean, though? It is amazing how much you forget what you played, kind of thing.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I forget all the time. This game reminds me of...
Sorry.
Go on.
I think because we play so much stuff that's bad, that sticks out for how bad it is, it makes you forget how good the stuff that you did play.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, there are a lot of... I mean, Terminator Resistance, is it Resistance or is that...
Yeah,
I think it's Resistance.
Yeah, I think it was Resistance.
I think that's what it's called.
No, it's Resistance, yeah.
I played that, and that game's alright, but I wouldn't say it's a good game. You know, that game's out of print over here. Over here, that game goes for like $70.
Really? I know. I mean, it was expensive when you could get it, but
yeah. The American version's ridiculous, and it's a really low budget game. I mean, it does terminate quite well, but it's not. It's very cheap. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not what I'd recommend as like the definitive game. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dove City says this game reminds me of Dig Dug on steroids.
You know, it
with
is
a side of cocaine. It is like that. It's exactly like that, actually, when you think about it.
It makes me think of Splunky a bit as well.
Oh, Splunky. You know, I've never played that.
I've played a demo of it, but...
Because they released the second one recently, didn't they?
Yeah, the second one looks... Apparently, that's been on people's lists. Like, for favourites of the... I was watching the wrong person.
I'm curious to see people's list. Do you think you're going to do your list in 2 years, or do you think you're going to do it sooner?
No, I was hoping. Well, like I say, for those who don't know, because my camcorder absolutely jumps.
What's it now?
Hang on. Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, my controller randomly turned off.
Oh, that was weird.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if you heard. I said I had to get new camcorder, and I've now got it. So I was hoping to start, filming before Christmas.
Yeah.
To have them over the next couple of weeks, but it's just been such a manic time in that, and I've just not gotten...
Yeah.
I'm a Ghostbuster.
Oh, nice. To answer...
Hi, James.
Oh, what about you, Dom? What's your favourite and worst game of the year?
Yeah, what's your... So I was hoping to start filming, but that's not happened. So I'm hoping, especially because because I was getting the PC set up in the other room and that.
Yeah,
so,
I know, I did that because I died.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so I'm hoping to start. I'm hoping in the next week or so to get filming again. So
Yeah,
hopefully it'll
say.
be. Yeah, hopefully it'll be soon. But yeah, what games has everybody else enjoyed playing this year?
Yeah, good question. Yeah, what is everybody's ones? Because it'd be interesting.
You don't have to think it's the best game ever. Just something you found yourself really enjoying.
Yeah, like for instance, if you enjoyed, let's say, Goose Game, for instance.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like the best game out there by any means, but it's a fun game. Do you know what I mean?
Apparently, that's got cooperative on it now.
Is it really?
Yes.
Oh, that'd be fun, wouldn't it?
That'd be hilarious.
So
I don't know if it's on the PlayStation 4 version, but I know for a fact it's on other versions.
Well, I'll have to look that up.
One of the channels I watch, they just did because they do like Christmas challenges, and there was an option for, they were like, oh, you could do, they did a uncooperative cooperative session where they had to fight for who would get the key off this farmer first, kind of, you know. And I was like, oh my god, I want to play that with Malcolm so bad now.
Here's a question for you. Is the speedrun trophy in the game?
Yeah.
Is it as hard as everybody says?
It is. It is. Some particular levels, especially, are harder than others. Kind of thing. There are some that will drive you up the fucking wall.
I think it's...
and it should seem so simple, but it's not on some of them. So, yeah, some are easier than others. Some you will do your head in trying to complete it. So
let me have a look.
But you really have to play the level over and over again to learn it. To then learn. It doesn't help that the controls aren't always the most cooperative kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, as with any game that we ever play. Sorry.
So look, I'm just reading the comments quickly.
Yeah.
Donna says Pikmin 3 favourite this year. Do you know, I've wanted to play those games but never have. But they do look like they're fun.
Her birthday. Is it any good?
Well, it does look fun.
I've played the Pikmin games on cause she had the Wii U and that.
Yeah. It does look like it would be fun. And Murray says Among Us, and Fortnite basically, says Among Us has been a great game for me, although Fortnite, my buddy Andy, has had a lot of good memories. And then Donna says Roger's put the most time in for Valhalla.
Really? Yeah. I think, I will say though, I think, I know, just the issues with, I mean, this is what I'm going to say on my video, but, for what we've had, on a communal kind of thing, with games, stuff like Fall Guys and Among Us, and we've had Animal Crossing and stuff. I think it's been an interesting year for finding games to connect with people when we can't connect with people. We talked about this recently when we played Fall Guys. But I'm just saying, I think it's been... Just to see it, even if we've not played them... Even if we've not played them ourselves, it's been an interesting thing to watch. People that wouldn't normally play games, play games.
Yeah, I missed the cold wire. I missed the zip line.
Oh, no!
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, this is why I don't get why people are as depressed as they are about feeling lonely when they've got all this stuff, where you can game with games like Among Us, and you can do Zoom, and you can, all these ways of connecting. But yeah, you got to take it with a pinch of salt for me, because I'm a very, I'm somebody who likes my own time anyway, so I'm not as bothered by, thingy. So, but I do feel like people have more ways of connecting through games more than they ever did. I just feel that people. Oh, there we go. Hold on. I just feel that I just feel like it needs to. I don't know. I feel like for me, my biggest problem with games has always been that I feel like in some aspects they need a more deeper meaning to them. But then I think the reason for me on that is the fact that I was never one of those kids that sat in the arcade all the time playing the same game. I was always at home playing console games, you know, when they come out, like Metal Gear and I feel like if you played arcade games more as a kid, in some aspects, I think games where you are, you know, not basically, you know, working for a whole story and you can easily go in and out are better. Because it's... Shit, I died. Because I feel like it can be, you know, like, oh, I want to try again. I want to try again. You know what I mean?
Yes, yeah.
The game I've put the most time in this year, Donna, since said Roger, is probably Yakuza 7. So far I've put 140 hours into that game. Most of that is just going through the same level over and over and over again, so I will classify it as fun.
That's called trophy hunting.
Yes, that's called trophy hunting. And being a sad git. You know?
No.
Don't get really sick of trophy hunting. You know?
I've probably put most time into Last of Us 2.
I think so.
Just for, again, for trophies. Oh,
did it take that long then?
It took longer because it was a fucking long ass game and a night. I mean, it took me longer than some of the other games I've played, certainly. So.
Oh dear. I'm interested to see next year or when the virus thingy, what other games they come out with. Because when I think about these games like Fortnite, for instance, and I think about how, you know, people get so into them, you know, but then they'll move on to the next big thing, you know, when it comes out possibly. Like, for instance, people might go from PUBG to Fortnite to Apex, you know, whatever. It always amazes me how those fan bases change so quickly. Do you know what I mean? Fuck.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see what the future holds for these type games.
Yeah. Well, what I was going to say, you know, last time we spoke about, I was saying about games where they come and go and you have to question when the time to give up on it and, you know, stop servers or whatever it is. And I was the one thing I forgot to mention, because I was giving examples and that, and I said, and the one thing I forgot to mention is, I think when you think of that type of game, a really big game that has done that has been Minecraft.
Oh yeah,
I mean, when
definitely,
you think that disappeared like into nothing, and now it's so popular on like streaming, and it's come back. I just wonder what that's going to be like for games. I mean, we're all saying, oh, you know, something like you know, the Avengers game. The Square Enix game and stuff like that. It's like, oh, that's dead. They're lucky if they're getting 1,000 players. Do you think there's a time where that game will randomly just come back again? I didn't even get to helicopter route.
You just killed me.
I did not mean to kill you, I promise. I swear.
I do. Let me read these 2 comments quickly and then I'll answer what you said. Dubster says, the game I've enjoyed the most this year is Avoiding Extended Family. That game sounds incredible.
Sounds like the best game ever.
And Donna says, Roger's nearly at 140 hours in Valhalla. Bloody hell.
Well, I thought I'd done too much in Death Stranding.
What is he doing in the game at this point? That's what I want to know. Because most games, we get to that mark, normally you're near the end, you have a platinum
yeah, you've done
platinum journey, or you've got just the odd bits left. So what's he doing in there now then at that mark? Just out of curiosity.
I died.
And Donna says she's at about 100 hours. And she would hate for how long I've played Animal Crossing for. Well, how long she's played Animal Crossing for.
Yeah, I was going to say,
I haven't played Animal Crossing. I will say this, though, with games like Animal Crossing, just to say because of that quickly, is
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do feel like those games, you know, they're easy to spend so much time in because of the type of game they are. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I had Animal Crossing and Harvest Moon on the GameCube, and I would go in there sometimes like 10 hours, you know, a day at one point, because I was trying to, because I was like, I've got to see everything that's happening, and all this happens at this time and that time, you know.
Yeah.
So I feel like those games are very easy to kind of get lost in, especially with the beautiful graphics now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's interesting because going what you were saying about, you know, the thing with like Minecraft and that.
Yeah.
It is very easy to say, oh yeah, this game's thing is, you know, you don't need to do this anymore. But the thing is, I think all games really could have a thingy. The thing that always gets me with Fortnite, in particular, is nobody seems to want to play the actual story mode of Fortnite. They just want to play the online part. Right?
Yeah.
Now, I know it's supposed to be very similar to the online part, you know, in thing. But it's just weird when you think about that. Has Minecraft got a story?
Yes, it does now, as far as I know.
But yeah, I think sometimes you have to really be careful on, you know, what you think. Because imagine if Minecraft had been completely shut down, right?
Oh God, yeah.
It wouldn't be as big as it is now.
I mean, I think its main resurgence came from like Microsoft taking over. And adding a lot of stuff for people to find and.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, it's had an amazing, like, when you think about it, it's like
amazing run. You can always tell as well when a game's an amazing run because they haven't got like Minecraft 2 out. Kind of like our GTA 5 is still not number 6. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, we're making so much money off this.
Yeah, everybody's like, oh, we want GTA 6 and that. It's like, yeah, but if they're getting money off this version, why would they ever need to?
Tash is like, I don't want number 6 to come out yet because I'm basking in the platinum from 5, and if 6 comes out, people are like, well, you ain't platinum 6.
What? It does crack me up now. You still see it every now and then. Plats that aren't worth it, or, you know, like 100% in, and how difficult it is and that. And I'm like, I've got it.
It's nice feeling when you have something like that.
Well, I mean, you know, because you have all that kind of stuff. Not, you know, you're the one normally with all that stuff, and I'm like, oh, jealous. So it makes a change for me to actually have something that everybody...
The thing that gets me with platinums is it's an interesting thing because most of the hardest platinums, right, most people won't play, you know, and they're not things like GTA 5 and stuff like that. I'm not saying because GTA 5 isn't a hard plat or anything, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying when you get like these RPG games that take like 400 or 500 hours, you know, I mean GTA does, but that's
Final
more
Fantasy
tedium.
15 and stuff. Yeah, yeah.
You know, Final Fantasy 15 isn't hard at all to platinum. I mean...
Is it not?
No, it's not hard at all. I mean, it takes time, but it's not like the hardest plat going.
Yeah.
I'm talking about these proper, full-on Japanese kind of... And I know Final Fantasy technically is, but... I'm talking about, you know those ones that don't have the best graphics, and they're very... And you're just like, okay, I've got to play this game how many times? Like, I'll give you a prime example, Metal Gear Solid 4. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 4 to me is one of those platinums where you're just like, so you've got to play this game 8 times? You got to do this? You know. Absolute mental. You know. But, having played GTA 5 and having played, obviously, online for the fucking 250 hours.
Yes, yeah.
Right? Which is ridiculous for that.
Yeah.
You know, it really adds to that, and I think it's a real achievement to have played it.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't have it had we not done the online together.
That's true. Remember that, guys, when you see it. Alright? Oh.
But that doesn't make the rest of that fucking shit any easier. Like the medal.
I honestly think if that game had been better, I don't think I would have had the platinum for it in a minute. But I think I would have had the majority of the, you know, like single player trophies.
Yeah.
Like I think I would have probably worked on things like probably the medals and maybe the odd thing. But I don't think I would have finished them because the game just sucks ass.
Some of those side missions were the worst. You know, the long ass side missions kind of thing.
Yeah.
The worst. It's just...
The story in that game is terrible. I just don't like it. I want a game like Sleeping Dogs to come out again.
Right? Yeah, you just want another version.
I love that game. I literally need to play the Korean version and the English version. I've played every version available.
Well, I was listening to. I mentioned last time, didn't I? I listened to Alien Isolation, and it just made me want to go play Alien Isolation again.
Hopefully the PS4 version.
Yeah, and as long as it's the PS4 version, because the PS3 version is broken as fuck. But I have just been listening to Ready Player 2.
Is it good?
It's not as good as the first.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be. I think I heard somewhere, but it wasn't.
It's one of those kind of things. Somehow, it feels the need, like, for a sequel, it spends so much time, like, world building, like essentially explaining all the stuff about the world that was in the first book, and I'm like, okay, I know all this, why are you... And it feels like sometimes it's trying to pander to new readers, and I'm like, but it's the sequel, they should fucking read the first book and do whatever,
exactly, unless they're lazy little shit.
It's a continuing story. I don't get why you would pick up the second book instead of reading the first one. So,
some people do though, don't they?
The first half of the book, oh yeah, they're like, but the whole first, and also, I know a lot of people's complaints about the movie version of Ready Player One were like, oh, it's fan service, it's, you know, all about the crossovers and stuff like that. I'm not even kidding. Not only the first book, but this second one particularly, it just feels this need to constantly quote movies and quote, and it's Will Wheaton reading the book, so it's just like, so he'll be like singing the song, and especially because now they've got this new feature in the second book where they can relive movies, they can experience movies, like with these like like kind of VR simulation kind of thing where they have to basically you get points for saying exactly the right words in the script and stuff, and, you know, if you're living the character, and that's. You know, it could be an interest, but they feel the need to, like, write out these whole scenes from movies, and I'm just like,
oh, no.
This is so lame. It's taking up so much time in the book kind of thing.
Yeah.
With just reciting. And they must have, like, he would have had to have paid some copyright to
of course,
do that. But yeah, I'm just like, look, I'd rather just go watch the movie than... They could say, they could do a little bit, but it does way too much, and I'm just like, ugh.
Well,
so yeah, it's not bad. It's just it's bloated, if you know what I mean. And I don't feel like there's much story because it's focusing too much on the other stuff and repeating stuff that like what happened in the first book and that. And I'm just like. So I've got like 5 hours to go in the read through. It's like a 15-hour book, but
okay. It's just... Well, Donna says spoilers, please.
No, I've not.
She said Donna says she says no spoilers.
No, I haven't spoiled anything. Honestly,
has the book been that long?
I don't think so. I think it literally only just came out.
Oh, okay.
Because I remember seeing somebody say, "Oh, out today" or something. So, I think it's literally only out within the last...
I think when I watched the movie, I think I heard the book was coming out then, but like was being written.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I didn't like the movie that much. Donna read the book.
Not? Yeah.
Donna read the book and she liked it, but she said she thought it could have been a lot better.
Right. Yeah.
But then, I don't know. I mean, those type of things, those type of books to me, they're great, and I enjoy them, but sometimes I feel like they need to be done a little bit better.
Yeah.
Like you said about the second one. The second one, you can see the thing.
Yeah. Ooh, God. I hate being people that only have like grenades as their main weapon. Sucks.
Oh, this is dead. I got splattered by a car. Shit.
By a car?
Yeah, a car fell on my head. I'm thinking about reading the book again soon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've been meaning to read The Whisper Man by Alex North.
Oh yeah.
Which is a thriller about the serial killer called The Whisper Man. And you know,
because you had a whole section where you were reading.
Yeah.
Books,
yeah, exactly. I haven't read any books this year, really. I mean, I've read some bits, but I haven't fully read. And I would like to read again because it does relax me. So I'll probably end up reading, because Donna's got plenty of books for me to read, so I'll probably end up reading some of them.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I need to. And you know what really chills me out, everybody? It's going to sound really weird. Reading a Nancy Drew book cheers me out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing weird with that.
The older ones, not the newer ones. The newer ones are a bit.
Yeah. Hey, buddy.
I've been sorting out a lot of my hard drives as well. Because I was like, I've got so much. You know what, you swore earlier, so I'll swear.
Sorry, I didn't know we weren't swearing, sorry.
No, I was just. No, it don't matter. I don't care. My channel doesn't. It's thingy. But I'm just saying, you swore earlier, so I can swear. You know. Because I can't remember why I said that twice. I'm tired. Just tired.
Okay, I didn't know, sorry.
Yeah. Swear as much as you like. I don't care. You think back. If I was going on about swearing, imagine how stupid I'd be when how much I fucking swear. But no. Shit, I forgot what I was saying.
Sorry. About Nancy Drew and...
Nancy Drew... What did I say after
You said
that?
about this book you'd started.
Yeah. Oh no, I was talking about my hard drives. That's right.
Oh yeah, your hard drive, sorry.
Yeah. I was like, I've got all these hard drives, right? They've all got like a tiny bit of space left on them, right? And I was like, but they're all mixed up. Like, for instance, I have movies on one, shows on on 3 of them. So I was like, I need to put them in order so I can easily get to them.
Yeah.
Because what happens is I end up constantly putting them on hard drive and forgetting I even have them. You know?
Yeah. Then you try to find stuff and you're like, oh yeah.
Oh, Donna, how was Wonder Woman?
I was literally thinking, I'm not even kidding, I was literally thinking the same thing I was about to say. That's so funny.
There you go, say we're on thinking. Great minds think alike.
I was literally, as you said, playing hard drive. I don't know how this...
What's this? Dove says, I'm reading Notes from Underground by Dostoevsky?
Dostoevsky, yeah.
There you go. It's giving me life fatigue.
You read some of those books and you're like, God, I hate my life so much. I did start a new, there's a really well, it's actually acted out. It's not, it's based on a comic book, graphic novel by Neil Gaiman.
Yeah.
The Sandman.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of good, famous actors, you know, like,
oh, nice, yeah.
Michael Sheen and Andy Serkis and Samantha Morton and stuff like that. It's good. I'm enjoying it. I haven't gotten far into it though.
Cool.
So glad to finally start that.
Donna says it was good, same as all. It was not as good as the first. They never are they, those type of movies?
Yeah.
I've always said to my cousin that the second movie in those type of movies always ends up never being great. You know, like, never being as good. I'm not again, so follow me again. Oh, okay, I'm still alive, thank God.
Not on my end of games. I might have to boot out again because the game's...
Oh, you're not here anymore, are you?
Nope.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad it's happening to you, not me, with the strain, because that sucked.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just as well.
Alright. Let's see.
I do wonder, so then my question has to be, for Donna as as well as you. Well, I mean for everybody, obviously, but I'm just saying Donna because obviously she's just in. Now I know Donna's a very positive person when it comes to these kind of things, but you do have to want. No, I'm just saying no. Like, because of her enjoyment of like Wonder Woman and stuff like that, and she's normally
Yeah.
very. You do have to get to this point. Should DC just give up on their cinematic universe? Because it is not going well for them, is it? I mean, when you get to the point that even Wonder Woman is like just not as good as the. Because I mean, that was the thing that gave people hope that they would come back stronger, and stuff like that.
I'll be honest
I mean, I
with
thought the end was a bit pants, to be honest. The shitty CGI ending to that first movie was garbage.
It was bad, wasn't it? That whole Ares thing was terrible.
Yeah, right. That was the rest of it I really enjoyed. But yeah, anyway, sorry. So that's
I didn't like either, but she slept with that Trevor guy that easily. I was like, is this what this is saying? It was like, oh, I let him sleep with me right now. I was like, right, yeah, okay, that was a bit.
To be fair, she had grown up on an island of women.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Sausage,
I don't know though. It just seemed a bit. I don't know, a bit like, oh, we've got to get this in there somehow.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel like she wouldn't have been. I kind of feel like in some aspects she'd be a bit like Superman, and struggle to do that.
Yeah,
yeah. But saying that, if it had been me, I wouldn't have complained. So, I can't exactly say. If Gal Gadot had said to me as Wonder Woman, especially just like that, oh, hold on, I might have to go in a minute.
I was gonna say.
I might need a couple of minutes.
You might need a bit of Christmas spirit.
Yeah, I might. What's this? Donna says, DC continue. I loved it. Just the first one more. I will be honest. My view of DC is I'm not as negative about them as most people, because I actually like Justice League. I actually liked the film. I didn't think it was that bad. Yeah, I found
it very. I didn't have any issues with it. Other people did. I found it was a bit meh, but I didn't mind it.
How can you, don't know, how can you say I'm straight, but I won't say no? That says you're not straight. Yeah. If I said right now,
his crush.
If I said right now, I'm straight, but that guy, I'd do things with him. That would not. Everybody would be like, yeah, that's not straight. Right. But I do get what you mean though with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like Justice League. I liked Joker. I don't think DC's that bad. I do think
I still haven't seen Joker. So...
Joker's incredible. If you look at it more from a mental health perspective, it's incredible. She can have a freeway with me and Rog. He'd be a lucky guy, wouldn't he? If it was me, I think I'd have to say, Donna, you go out there for a minute, and to be honest with you. If I'm honest, I don't know who mine would be at that, to be honest. As much as I like Gal Gadot, and I think she's a very beautiful woman, she isn't stacked the right way for me. So,
right,
she's got a beautiful face, but to me, for me, it'd probably be Linda Carter from the original series, because to me, she's what I see Wonder Woman as looking like. Gal Gadot's to me. What's that?
No, Gal Gadot's what?
Gal Gadot to me is a very beautiful woman. I mean, obviously, you can't deny that. But to me, she's not Wonder Woman sexy to me. I mean, she's from modern times, but I mean, if you compare her to, the original, for me.
I still say my girl crush is Ashley Johnson. Patterson out of Blind Spot.
What's that? Thighs that kill melons.
Thighs that kill melons.
Who was yours, did you say?
Ashley Johnson. Patterson out of Blind
Spot. Ashley Johnson. Oh, very nice. That's
I
what you
think
were
it's just
saying.
I'd like to. I still say no. I think it's just I'd like to hang out with her, but she's so like adorable. I just.
I can't say if I can't say if there's a guy. I really can't.
Can you not?
I was asked once. I was asked once by a woman I was dating many
Yeah.
years ago, and I said at the time it was Matt Hughes, the UFC fighter, right?
Oh yeah.
But that's because she put me on the spot, and because he was a very
Right.
manly bloke, you know, he's a farming kind
Yeah.
of fighter. But
Yeah.
you know, if you said to me, do I have an actual attraction to him? I'd say no. I just enjoyed how he was in the
No,
thing.
but just yeah.
Tash, no, she's two girl next door.
Oh, well, I don't know. I just think I don't know. Maybe it's just because obviously, you know, I've seen her in interviews for like Last of Us and that. She just seems like I like I say. I think I don't necessarily think mine's an attraction. I think it's just she seems like somebody I really want to hang out with and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Basically,
she seems like
she's
a good
somebody.
laugh, and she's a bit geeky and that. And I just
Basically, so she's basically someone you'd hang out with, and if you basically had the chance, you'd do it. There you go.
Yeah.
I'd have to go with Ezra Miller as the Flash. That's what Dove Sidious says.
See, I think Grant Gustin. Oh, Grant Gustin's Flash.
Grant Gustin's nothing but a punk. What? I mean, how can you find him?
I mean, it's like vanilla, isn't it? You could imagine him being very vanilla.
What's this? Donna says, cute, yes, sexy, no. I can't believe more people are talking now about who we'd have sex with the same fucking... What the hell? Oh, dear.
Welcome to Movie Magic and Gaming Gurus, where we talk about who we fucking the same sexes.
You know. Let's see, who else is there?
I don't know, but that's the thing. Like, because Donna says, you know, like, she likes Angelina Jolie and Gal Gadot. There's never been a woman that I've gone, oh, she's so hot, I would totally bang her, you know, kind of thing, if I was going to change. That was the thing growing up, like, with X-Files, and people would be, like, gay for GA, and I'd just be like, doesn't really do it for me.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I'm trying to think. Angelina Jolie hasn't got it anymore. Sadly.
No? Yeah.
Nah, she's been... I mean, when she was Tomb Raider... I admit there were many exciting nights of watching that film over and over again when I was younger, and people can guess what I'm saying now. And when I used to watch, do you know the other one I used to enjoy watching was that Taking Lives one when she had sex with Ethan Hawke in that. I used to enjoy that.
Yeah.
Shit, I can't believe I'm talking about masturbating. I was saying fucking hell.
This is what this chat is doing. Welcome to Christmas special.
Yeah, when it's always a happy ending. You know. But now she just looks freaky. You know, the way her face and everything's got. Yeah. You know, and I feel bad for her because I do believe she was one of the sexiest in life. Catherine Zeta-Jones was another one for me at one point. I thought she was very beautiful. There you go. Donna says agree. Angelina no longer has it. Yeah, exactly.
Catherine Zeta-Jones seems to be going down the kind of Angelina Jolie. Again, don't I? Yeah.
I don't return to me. Yeah, she does. You know. Continue campaign. Post. I don't dare call this anything.
So, something we were going to talk about last time.
Yes.
And we didn't. We forgot to talk about it in the end. Was the whole...
Yes.
At the cinema. They're going to stream on HBO Max or whatever it is.
Yep.
And of course now it has caused so much controversy because a lot of their partners, like Legendary Pictures and that, did not agree to this.
Yeah, said no, didn't they?
So they're like, no. So I'm really curious, like, what cracks me up is a lot of the actors are like, we didn't, you know, a lot of people are going, oh, I thought I was going to be in this big budget movie, but actually it's going to go to... Why do people have such a big negativity towards this whole streaming thing.
I think
they
the
got
reason.
paid. So what is it?
That's a good point, actually. If they've been paid, it shouldn't really matter, should it?
It's still a big movie. It's still the same movie. It's just how it gets distributed is a whole.
I mean, if they got paid by cinema tickets and stuff, you'd understand.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like wrestlers back in the day got paid by how many people.
Shares for the profit and that, yeah.
Kind of like wrestlers back in the day got paid by how many pay-per-views were bought. You know, for the fights and stuff. You know, but I think it's Well, you know, I think the problem is, you know, people want to be in the cinema, don't they? You know, if you're just going on TV, you know,
but it's weird when you think how far TV's come, like with Netflix movies, as you know, at the awards and stuff now. But I think the problem, people have the stigma still.
I think the problem is, to be honest, that you know, you want to have that big feel, and it's like you'd rather watch Wonder Woman in the cinema, really. You know, movies like that, but I think it's great that they're going to be at home. You know, I mean, for people like me, right, who rarely go to the cinema, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You know, because Donna suffers from what is it, night blindness? That's what she says. That's what she says. I didn't know that was I didn't know even know it existed.
One below you, apparently.
But she said that she suffers from, you know, she can't go at night because she suffers from looking at it sounds silly. I'm not. To my sense, I'm laughing because it sounds silly.
People's disability.
I'm not. I'm just like, it sounds silly, but I guess it is true, you know, because I've never been to it. You know, it might make me sound really cold, but I don't mean it in that sense. I just think, how can you be blind at night only? To me, that's weird. You got cut off, as Tash said, talk about that hole. What are we discussing now?
What?
You got cut off, as Tash said, talk about the hole. What are we discussing now? You were talking about your hole again, Tash. Apparently. You got cut off, as Tash said, talk about the hole. Well, I can talk about the hole if you want, but it's going to be a bit awkward.
I have no clue what that's even.
But yeah,
we're now talking about
movies,
streaming. Movies that are going to be not just released at the cinema. They're going to be released on.
Well, you know, I think the biggest problem, if you ask me, about released at home is privacy issues. If you ask me, because you think about it, if they're released on HBO Max, people can then obviously get them quicker, and they'll be less likely to sell them in the future when they come out on Blu-ray. You know. I know everybody says that it's highly unlikely to happen, but it does happen, you know. And I think that's going to be the problem for me. It's going to cause more privacy. You know, I don't believe in privacy, and I'm totally against it. You know, and I think anybody who downloads it legally, you know, shame on you. But I think for, you know, that's going to be the biggest problem for me. And maybe that's what people are worried about, you know, to a degree. As for, you know, there's things under the counter that we never say, you know, like what is this, what's this gonna, you know, all these deals. Like, the only reason a lot of those films doing that is because they play billion-dollar deals to have them on HBO Max, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Seeing movies no longer makes it an event, like going to the theatre. I'm eager to see Dune now. Donna says they lose money as you pay for one person, but 20 can watch. Exactly. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You know, if you go to a cinema, you got to pay, let's say over here, $14 to see a movie, right? And you go with a family of three, right? That's like $42, right? If you watch it at home, it's like $14 for everybody. Hell, you can invite everybody round and do it.
But that's where the question lies. And I mean, look, it came up with Mulan kind of thing. Is how much do you charge for a movie? Because not everybody is going to be watching it with two other people, you know, three other people or whatever.
What's that? Donna says, off to midnight mass. Merry Christmas to you both.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Donna.
Have a lovely Christmas.
You have a good Christmas.
But that's the question. How do you value that? You know.
I mean, personally, I think this is a good idea while the whole COVID thing's going on.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
You know, but I think they should probably change it when the COVID's done.
Yeah.
Because personally, you know, fuck, this thing keeps killing me every time.
Right.
I think while COVID's going on, this shows consideration and care for people. You know.
Yeah.
But I think if COVID goes and then they keep this, I think that's going to be a big mistake.
I think I'm going to have to drop out for a minute just to take a break. So.
What's happening?
Just to drop out of the game. I just need to drop out of the game for rest my eye for a minute. I'm dead anyway. So.
No, you're not. You're alive. Oh no, it's me. No, that's you. I think.
No, that is me.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think that's good. I think it's good that they're doing that. I mean, it's not like the best movies are coming out anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, who wants to see the Matrix 4? I mean, don't get me wrong.
Right?
I mean, don't get me wrong. Matrix is good, right? But who wants to see a fourth one when we don't really need it?
Yeah.
You know, I want to see the Saints of Newark. You know that Sopranos movie.
Yes. Yeah.
I want to see that. Dune, I'm not really that keen on. Just because I've seen so many different ones, and I'm just like, eh. Donna might want to watch it, so I might end up watching it that way. I don't remember what the. I don't remember.
I'm gonna drop out for a minute.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Sorry.
So I don't know. I don't know what the.
Do you remember though when the massive deal was made about Tenet coming out though, and then it was like, no, it's not that good a movie. It was so overhyped, and people were so excited for a new movie after nothing coming out.
I remember my cousin, because obviously he works in the cinema, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He was saying, you know, if Tenet fails, then cinema's dead, right? And all this stuff. All that stuff. Grand Theft Auto has already been made into a film. It came out. It came out in the 70s.
I was gonna say there's already a movie called Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, there you go. And
they were ahead of their time with that.
They were ahead of time. They saw the writing on the wall that day.
It doesn't matter that it's not that good a movie.
No. But you know, he said about that, and I was like, yeah, don't be so dramatic, you know, because it's, you know, one movie ain't gonna save a whole, you know what I mean? Especially a movie like that. It's because everybody goes on about Nolan being this amazing director, and he really isn't. You know,
yeah.
Same with Tarantino, really. I mean, Tarantino's great and all, but he's not like this phenomenal director everybody goes on about.
Yeah, no,
you know?
I'm not. I get the appeal, and I get.
Yeah.
I have the same with Tim Burton. Quentin Tarantino and Tim Burton are like those directors that you get why people like her.
Yeah.
Or W.S. Anderson.
Yeah.
I get it, but I'm just not that into it, kind of thing.
No.
I'm just like, but I think the problem is my issue with stuff like, you know, the streaming and stuff like that is it's not always available internationally. It's a very American-based deal, if you know what I mean. And then you go, oh, I want HBO Max, and it's like, but wait, and I think you can get it in this country. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying it's not as easy to get everything that you want.
Yeah.
Accessible, kind of. So.
Murray said, what? And Dustin just said, I picked up Grand Theft Auto. Very different movie. He said, ANAL.
Okay.
I will not read that on the stream in case I get in trouble.
Okay.
But there you go. I spell it for you, so.
Yeah, you spell it. Yeah.
Because there are kiddies watching. If I say it, don't might get angry anyway. They should be like, why are you saying that?
Yeah, it should be like you said too much rude stuff on the chat.
But yeah, I mean, you know, my whole problem with streaming in general is that, like, for instance, if Netflix in England has Heavy Enfield Chumps, why can't I watch it on my Netflix?
Yeah.
You know, and you know, my biggest problem with streaming in general is the fact that they never have what you actually want. You know,
exactly.
You feel like you're watching what they've picked for you. You know, fucking hell, I hate how you die instantly in this game.
Right.
You know, like for instance, give an example. Like they might have, let's say they have 6 Harry Potter movies on there, but they don't have the other 2, and you're like,
but I don't know. Yeah, exactly.
And you're like, why not? Why haven't you got the other 2? I've watched the other 6 here. Oh, that's right.
And then you try to search. Yeah, sorry.
And they're like, that's right. We're trying to charge you for those ones.
Yeah, exactly. And then you're trying to search through all the other streaming services just to try and find that.
Exactly.
It's like I say, I was showing Jane, like, say, a town called Eureka, and we were able to watch a certain amount. And then, I mean, I had it on DVD, but it was just easier to put it on, like, this. If it's free, then it was easier to just put it on Amazon kind of thing. Instead of putting discs in. Except then we got to a point where it was like, no, you have to pay for the seasons now. It's like, why? You know, kind of thing. So we just ended up putting the discs on. But it's just so stupid, like you say, where you get a certain way through a movie series, and then it's like, no, you got to pay for this movie. It's like, why? I've gotten the other ones free. But I guess that's how they rope you in. They tease you with it. They're like, right, you can watch these ones, but now you've got to pay.
Exactly. I mean, I begrudge that anyway for those type of things because, you know, I get annoyed as well. The other thing I don't like about streaming is I don't like when you go, oh, you know what? Oh, look, Supernatural, 15 seasons. Okay, let's get started. 2 years down the line, oh, it's gone.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, my, you know, if you've got a hectic life.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to watch all those shows, you know.
Exactly. So, absolute stupidity.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the thing, like...
Oh, wow.
What's that?
Oh, I was able to control that thing.
Ooh, nice. That's like the, you know, the Netflix, you know, Marvel shows. And then they're like, oh, we've got to stop now because Disney's taking over. That's the thing, a lot of Fox TV shows got taken off Netflix because then they got put on Hulu. And it's like, but that's stupid.
Dove City says, I'm off to a family gathering. Wish me luck. Take care and Happy New Year. Good luck to you, Dove Sidious.
You failed at your avoiding the extended family task, didn't you? You just...
He did.
No. Have a lovely Christmas, Darth Sidious.
Stay safe.
Yeah. And stay away. If we go until the past mark, that's okay.
Well, let me have a look. I don't know what time it is.
It's 11:30. It'll be like it's gone 11 here, so.
Alright, so 26 minutes.
Yeah.
Alright, that'd do. Yeah, that'd be 2 hours then. Effectively.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. I forgot how hectic this game gets.
Right, it gets insane.
I like your line of rest my eyes, right? Now that it gets hectic, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna let him get decimated. Fuck! It's like shit!
You get to show off your gaming skills, you know.
It's like shit!
I'm just trying to let you show off your skills, is all.
Yeah, true. Look at this.
You're like, why didn't you pick a fucking other game? It's like, yeah, because nothing else would have downloaded within, like, 4 hours.
Fuck! I got to go out anyway today, so.
Are you going out today?
Yeah,
right, yeah, that's going to be the worst.
I'm going GameStop and all.
Oh no.
I've got Game Coin in there from Cyberpunk that runs out on the 27th. Right?
Are you kidding me?
Seriously, and it's $25, so I'm not going to waste it.
You should explain the Game Coin system for.
Alright, I'll explain it quickly.
In the UK,
Alright, so to all the plebs in the UK, right, as Tash calls you, I'd never say such a thing, right?
No.
Fucking plebs. Anyway, basically, on certain games, if you pre-order them, you get $10 game coin back if you pick it up, right? The first week. Died instantly, right? But some games like Watch Dogs and Cyberpunk, for some reason, if you pre-ordered and paid in full, you got $10 coin. And if you picked up on release day, you got $10 in coin. Right? So you end up with $20 back. Now, that's no reason I didn't get a refund for my Cyberpunk, because I was like, it only cost me like $30 in the long run. And that was with credit, so it never cost me anything, really.
Right.
But yeah, the game coin thing, then you have it for 2 weeks, and you have to spend it within that 2 weeks. Otherwise, it basically runs out, and, you know, you can't use it. So you end up having to buy something in, let's say, within a 2-week period. Otherwise, you lose out on it, which I think sucks, you know. But at the same time, at least I can get something with it, but I normally won't get, you know. And I mean, originally it was called the Reward Certificate Program, but now, it's called Game Coin. It basically it's just reward certificates, really. So yeah, I'm going there after this and hopefully find something. Last time I ended up buying a bloody Funko Pop with it.
I know, right?
Because I was
It was a nice Funko, though, to be fair.
It was a nice Funko. But, you know, I don't know. I don't mind it. I like having the game coin because at least it's so expensive. The worst part is when it's like $5. You know, because I get a $5 reward coupon every month as well for being a Pro member. So, but I never spend that. I never spend that because there's nothing to spend that on.
Oh, okay.
Good. It's good that you're still here, Murray. But you know, I mean, $5 is hard to spend when the average thing in there, but more than that is like 10, 20. Do you know what I mean? But I think what they hope is that you'll buy I think what they hope is that you'll go in there and go, oh, I'll buy this $30 game with this $10, and get, you know, so make money from it. I think that's what they hope. But
that's what like, yeah.
Since I've got 25, I'm thinking about getting, you know, that John Wick game.
Oh yeah, the one that looks really good, yeah.
Yeah, because it's only $20 in there on this. So I was thinking I might get that.
Yeah.
Because then I can basically get the game coin.
Yeah.
I don't know though.
I was gonna say, because that game's quite cheap, isn't it? So.
Yeah, I don't know though. It depends what's in there. But the problem is, I need to spend it, so.
Yeah. I will say that was the weirdest thing watching the Bill and Ted movie, Keanu Reeves without the goatee. It was just like, this is wrong.
It is weird. It is weird.
Beard.
It is very weird looking at him in. He just looks old in that movie.
He does look old, but yeah.
He looks like an old stoner.
Yeah.
You know.
It doesn't help that he can't do the voice because he sounds like he's breathing it like. Like I've smoked like 400.
Exactly. It's just crazy. Fucking hell. Piss off. Fucking hell, I'm getting old. Fucking hell.
Your reaction times again. This is what I recognise with this game. Your reaction times are so much slower than when.
Well, the thing is,
this is very much like Contra. I mean, we've talked about hard games, you know, the old hard games before.
Yeah.
But...
Well, the thing is, I'm being attacked by enemies. Massive things falling out the sky, exploding. Like shit. Mental. But yeah, it's weird. I still didn't watch that movie, but I never cared about the Bill and Ted movies anyway, to be honest. They've never been any of my favourite movies. I know a lot of people love them. Wow.
So what do you think?
Oh, yes, I did it!
Did you do it? Yeah!
But I didn't kill everybody.
Malcolm.
So
Go
that was...
Malcolm. It doesn't matter.
Oh.
Go Malcolm. Go Malcolm.
Yes.
Go Malcolm.
Hey!
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Pushing that ceiling up.
Fuck.
Jane doesn't like that. You still haven't watched Christmas Vacation, have you?
No, I still watched it. We were going to watch it, but I was in such a mood the other day. But I
Yeah.
ended up, just playing Valhalla, which probably was worse, to be honest. You know, in the long run, I mean, you know, we
Yeah,
were
in the
playing
long
it.
run, yeah. Yeah.
Because I was going through some, let's say,
Yeah.
memory time, and memory time isn't good,
No.
you know. But yeah, so no.
Well, Jane doesn't like it because she says it's too vulgar, kind of thing.
And she
But
talks
I
to
was
you.
I know, right? But I mean, it's one of those movies that's making me think because of the whole.
Yeah.
Like when you see a lot of these movies, especially the holiday movies, it's all these families coming together and people that you never ever spend time with. And as somebody who's never had that, it's always been such a weird. Does
Concept.
it make you like? Is it difficult for you to kind of watch those kind of like and try to feel yourself in that? Like you can't connect with them in the same way that.
Well, you know, I guess so. You know, I mean, we all wish we had that, don't we? You know.
Yeah, as much as a nightmare as it looks.
You know, I think but it's not about the nightmare of it, is it? That's the outside. It's about the
No,
connection, I
that's
think.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
the connecting and feeling a part of something, you know.
Yeah.
And I think the point is when you don't have that, it's actually very sad feeling, and people don't gather. So when people go, oh, I wish I had a brother or a sister, and people that do go, no, you don't, because it'd be horrible. It's because they don't get it, you know.
Yeah.
That missing kind of part of you, but it's there, you know. Don't get me wrong, we don't all get along with relatives and that, but we still want to be a part of it, you know what I mean?
We still want to be a part. Yeah,
So,
exactly.
yeah, I think so. You know, there's a kind of certain sense of loneliness.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I would have liked that.
I think it's just weird. Sometimes I'm like, is this funnier because it is this fantasy in a way, if you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or is it sadder because it's something you don't have? And does it make it more difficult to connect with? I don't know. It's just one of those things where I watch and I'm like, it's like in a way, it feels like a fairy tale, if you know what I mean. It's like watching a Disney movie or something, because I'm just like, this isn't realistic. And I'm like, but then you hear about people that actually do that, and you're like, oh, okay.
Well, I remember one year Gareth showed a picture.
Yeah.
And he had like 12 members of his family all around the table. And I was like, bloody hell.
Yeah.
You know? I was like, that's incredible. But I don't know, it's something me and Donna always talk about it. She always goes, yeah, that would be nice, but it's so stressful when you have to cook and,
yeah,
you know, and you have to entertain all these people, and, you know, Donna struggles with that, not because it's not good entertainment, but because of how much work it is now.
It's a lot of work, yeah.
So, yeah, I think it is. I mean, I'd like to have had a big family. I would have liked to have felt that family bond as well. Like in American movies, families are always there for each other.
Yeah.
You know, they always love each other and always want to support each other.
Yeah.
You know, never had that either. So, you know, very hard. And what always makes me laugh as well with American movies, you know, when they're like that, is no one's ever really abusive in them.
Oh no, yeah, exactly. It's all light-hearted kind of jabbing and stuff, you know.
Exactly, you know, and I like that, and that's what I would have liked, you know, the whole thing to be. But
I know it's weird because it's not so much the Christmas ones. For me, it's the New Year's ones. People see it in the New Year with loved ones and kissing and hugging and all that stuff. And I don't know, that's the one that always gets me, because my parents never did anything like seeing in the New Year with that. They would go to bed early or whatever. And
Donna
does
does that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I want to wish people Happy New Year.
Yeah, exactly. And you see people partying on the TV, and again, it's that you see people on the TV partying and that, and it's not that you're a party person or something like that, but at the same time you can't help but feel envious, of that kind of wanting to be there, wanting to, you know, be hugging and kissing your loved ones or whatever at the strike of it. Even though it's just another day, the fucking New Year is going to be another day, you know, this, that, the other. There's, like you say, there's something about celebratory kind of thing about the whole connection thing. So, yeah, I don't know. I think New Year, it's weird. Christmas, I think as well, like you said, there's something fake about those Christmas movies where there's nothing there's no arguing, there's no, you know, nothing nasty or something like that. And you're just like, there's part of you that knows that that's fake or aspirational in a way, you know, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And yet, but whereas the New Year's ones, they feel more real because obviously it's put on TV where they show live footage of people.
Well, you know,
celebrating.
Donna, when it goes New Year, Donna's always in bed like at 10.
Really? Yeah.
Right. And
I grew up. I just want to hug you, like just.
And I grew up. My mum always calling up at, you know, at like 1 minute past 12, going Happy New Year and stuff.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she always did that. And she would always call me up and go, Happy New Year, and all this. So, when Donna's in bed, I do get a little bit depressed about it sometimes. I get that she needs to be, because she'll be sick otherwise.
Yeah.
But I do get a bit depressed over that. Also, I get depressed, so I'm always wishing everybody Happy New Year in England, but no one does at my time either.
Yeah.
You know, since I've been there, it's like 4:01 here, when her in England get it. But no one ever wishes me Happy New Year at my time. You know, not that I expect them to, but I'm just saying, it's something that you kind of... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, imagine if you wished everybody a Happy New Year and then New Year your time, you don't get it. It's like, all right, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what it feels like sometimes.
Yeah.
But, you know, because Donna goes to bed, I'm kind of sitting there just like, Happy New Year to myself, you know. I want to be able to grab her, give her a kiss, Happy New Year, you know that.
Exactly, yeah.
But yeah, so it's sad and it is depressing. But then my birthday's always been very similar to that and all, so.
I was going to say, because your birthday's right at the start of the year kind of thing.
Yeah. My mum's was on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Mine's was 2 days after New Year. So, you know, I will be on Discord to wish you Happy New Year this month. Well, I'll be there waiting and see if you do. If you do, I'll be very impressed, Murray, if you do it at the time. I'll be very impressed.
We'll be on. Is it 8 o'clock our time kind of thing? So 8 a.m. to our time.
Yeah, it's 8 a.m. your time, actually. That's a good point. But yeah, so just very disappointing. You know, when things like that happen. But my birthday, because it's like 2 days after New Year, it's normally very similar. You know.
Yeah.
I hate this fucking level. I swear you knew this was gonna happen.
I knew it. I was just like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm not having anything.
Just like, I'll do the easier levels with him, and then I'll go, no.
You're going to show off your gaming prowess.
I would if this was the type of game I play. I don't even play these type of games. It's like I'm being punked. Fuck. Fucking hell. The key to this game is speed.
Yeah.
Oh.
To just get through it and not linger, kind of thing.
Yeah, at least I have to kill everybody. That's something.
Can you imagine if it was like, no, you have to get everybody?
Oh, blew myself up.
I hate when your extra lives are like hidden away in the most awkward to get to places.
Yeah,
You're
with
like,
all these fucking fuel cans and stuff.
Yeah.
But
it's when the fuel cans get triggered without any warning. You're just like, wait, what?
I never forget years ago, I was talking to this woman online, and she said, what will it take for you to come visit me? Right?
Okay.
And I said to her, you have to make me a lasagna.
Promise of sex. Just lasagna, yeah.
I said, just make me a fresh lasagna and I'll visit you. Right? Truth is, I didn't want to visit her in the first place. But I said, you make me a lasagna, I'll visit you. Right? The woman says to me, I'm not making you a lasagna. Right?
Oh, really? That was the really wanted you to visit, but fuck that shit. I ain't cooking.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm not making a lasagna, right?
Sorry, I swore. My bad.
That's right, because as much as you like. I don't know why I brought that up, to be honest, originally. I think I was like my own world. But, you know, I said, when Donna said about visiting, I said, make me a lasagna and I'll visit. And the first thing she said to me when I said about people was, oh, I made you lasagna.
Oh, right. You're like, that's the one.
I was like, yep, there we go. Right. You know, because it was kind of like a joke with me. Like, oh, yeah, so want me a visit, you got to make me a lasagna. Yeah. Right, and Donna made the lasagna. And not just did it once, she did it all 3 times as well.
Oh.
So, yeah, that was nice.
Yeah.
But it's weird, though, when people go, oh, we want to meet you. And then they go, yeah, I ain't doing that. When it's such a simple thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I said, oh, you have to sell your kids on the black market, or...
No, yeah.
So, it does make me laugh when,
I bet you she would have been more likely if you'd said, well, I need you to strap yourself into chains hanging from the ceiling and put a ball gag in your mouth. She would have been like, okay, but lasagna, no, that's where we draw the line.
Yeah, I don't get it. But then saying that, she wasn't much of a cook anyway. She always wanted to eat out, so...
Right,
you know.
yeah.
I mean, she could have said, yeah, I can, and just bought one.
Right, yeah, just get it out, a microwavable one or something.
Yeah. Just shows you that some people...
Oh, no, I'm not going to buy a Finder's lasagna.
I did it.
Woo! Dumbass.
Yes. But yeah, I was like, that's a bit crazy, that, you know, but she refused to make a lasagna.
That's insane. Yeah.
You know. But, yeah. Donna was very good about that.
Yeah. Well, that just goes to show she was the one.
It's amazing. When you talk to women online and they go, oh, do you want to visit? The first thing they'll talk about, right, is sex. Right?
Oh, really? They think, that's like the first thing.
Because they think that's what you want to go there for.
Yeah.
You know, or, you know, or what this and that, oh, I can't wait to do this, I can't wait to do that, you know, all this stuff.
Yeah.
Donna.
And you're like, can we just get to know each other or something?
Yeah. Donna was like, oh, I can't wait to see you. I can't wait for us to do this. I'm looking forward to taking you around and doing stuff like, you know, going to the bookstore and all this. And it, as weird as it would sound, it makes it feel more real and more thingy. As when you meet a woman, and she's like, oh yeah, I can't wait to have sex with me. It kind of takes away from the meaning of the connection you're supposed to have.
Yeah, the connection. Yeah, exactly.
You know. I'm not saying I didn't want to get my leg over. I'm just saying, but you know, it's...
No, there's nothing wrong with wanting that, but at the same time, it would be nice to know if you could connect on, like, oh, can we actually hang out? Can we actually talk?
Yeah.
Or are we just going to meet up and, like, jump straight into bed?
Like, there was a woman when I was younger. She would meet me. She was 8 years older than me. I was technically underage. And, you know, she was bisexual. She was very open about it, right?
Yeah.
Being the young guy I was, that excited me like crazy. Because I was like, oh, this one wants me. She's a sexy beast. You know, like you do when you're a kid, you know, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right? And she was like, oh, we can meet up and all this, blah, 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 blah. We'll go, I'll have a hotel room, we can go there and we can do what we need to do, right? And I remember thinking to myself, yeah, this doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel right because it isn't about how we care about each other or any of that. It's about the fact that she just wants to have sex with me. You know?
Yeah.
And I think, and in some aspects, I felt like she wanted to have sex with me because I was underage, right?
Yeah.
Because I was English and she was American, right? And because it would have been inappropriate, you know?
Yeah.
So, it always felt wrong, that, and I felt like I was going to be used.
Yeah.
You know? And when you're underage, you shouldn't rush into things like that anyway.
You shouldn't, no, exactly.
But it was...
I think that's a problem. Nobody's interested in doing the emotional work, kind of, you know, like connection side.
And I think that's the most important thing. Fuck.
Well, it makes the sex better, surely.
It does.
You know?
It does. It makes it a lot better, you know? But yeah, it just, you know, it was just logical. I felt like she would have met me, slept with me, and I'd never seen them again.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, it was very, I don't know. I think about it now and I'm just like,
Okay, so here's my question.
Sure.
Not fully connected to what you were saying, but to bring it back into our so if you were taking, say, like if you weren't married to Donna and stuff like that,
Yeah.
if you were taking Donna or anybody out on a date, what is the movie that you would take them to see? What is the movie that you would say?
50 Shades of Grey. And then when they turn to me and look at me, I give them a wink and a smile and go, that could be you, darling. That could be you.
Oh, God.
Do you mean like a movie, as in the actual movie or the type of movie?
The actual movie. I don't know. And I don't even know, like, what, if it's one that, you know, you want to connect with somebody over to see if they enjoy it or something. I don't know, like, I don't know what I'm trying to get at, but I think it's an interesting, like, because you hear people say, oh, you know, I tested this, like, one of the channels I watched, they tested their, like, you know, likelihood for compatibility by playing Portal. To see, you know, she saw if the boyfriend, you know, the prospective
So that's why
boyfriend
you
was
played
any
it
good
with
at
Murray.
Portal. No.
Now we know. She watched that Murray.
No.
She watched that video,
God.
and then she was like, "Let's play it together and see." That she's embarrassed now. Oh, see, now we know. We know, and that. Oh, shit! I just just figured that out. Fucking hell! Wow. That's amazing.
But I'm just like a movie version. You know, like something you go.
Yeah.
If this person enjoys this movie,
yeah,
they're definitely worth sticking with. You know, like kind of
That's
thing.
a good question. Like... The problem is, the only problem with that, I only have eyes for my job. I'm afraid, Malk. I'm a career man. A career man. Well, you know what they say about career men? They always end up on their own.
Oh, wow.
I ain't messing with you, Murray. But no. Yeah, I don't know. It depends on the person, because everybody's different. Like, for instance, if I take Donna to the cinema, she wouldn't want me she wouldn't me to sit there and watch a horror movie with her, or maybe even a full-on action movie. You know, if I'm watching it with a woman who's a little bit, maybe let's say, stuck up in some sense, she might not want to watch she might not want to watch she might want to watch an art house cinema film. Do you know what I mean? So it's very hard. You know, me personally, I'd probably.
But that's the thing. If a woman said to you, "Oh, do you want to watch this art house movie?" You're gonna be like, "Oh my god, you're one of those."
I probably would be.
Yeah. I mean, you're fortunate you like a wide range of types of movies, kind of things.
I can watch a drama. I think if I took a woman out on a date, I'd want to go and see a gay drama. And when she asked me why, I said, watch it, because I'd say, because I want you to see if I'm very open-minded and I care about others' feelings, and I wanted to see how you felt about such things. We got to remember with a lot of women when it comes to our cinema, and it's a tip for you, Mummy, right? All you got to do is act smarter than you are, and there you go. That's fine, right? Because the one thing I've noticed about those type of people is they want to feel like you have an understanding of what you're watching, so you can just make up some pretentious crap like they do, right? And they'll be like, "Oh, that's right." You know, but no.
I think that's where I'm going wrong. I'm acting too smart. I need to be act dumber.
A bit
like, you are so smart.
Hold on, man. All this time, you've been not acting dumb.
Oh my god, you're the worst.
No, in all seriousness.
I know I've got the problem where they're repulsed by me anyway, but certainly...
Nobody's repulsed by you, Tash. That's not true.
Everybody's repulsed by me.
That's
Why
not
do you think everybody's repulsed, but clearly the problem is that I'm just too smart for them. That's the problem.
You know what? The problem is men get intimidated by smart women, I've noticed. Me personally, I prefer them. Because I think a smart woman is better because you can have a conversation.
You're
I
lucky
can't.
with Donna. That's the good thing with Donna, is she's a really smart.
That's what I mean. I can't stand these ditzy people. Right? You can't have a conversation with. Right?
So exhausting.
So exhausting. So annoying. Right? Oh, right. You know, it's like when people tell me they always want to be with younger girls and stuff. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
You know, where's the...
Oh, you hear it from your cousin all the time with some of the stuff he comes out with, and you're like, how is any woman supposed to get on with you? You know?
I'm like, how can you be interested in young girls who are going to go like, I'm on my phone, and did you about my girl? Oh, yeah, she's my best buddy, and oh, well, yeah, you know, like, whatever, you know. I think strong women, strong, intelligent women are better.
It's weird though. I can't think of what movie I would say, you know, let's go watch this.
If it was,
there's a lot of movies I love, but
I'm surprised it won't be an X-Files one, so you could see if they liked it or not. If
let's go watch the first fight. Let's go watch.
We take to see the second one, and then if they like it, go, yep, no.
Oh my, no, yeah, goodbye.
This is done. This ain't happening.
Yeah, I'm sorry. If you think this is highbrow cinema, then fuck off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm not interested in this guy. He's like this. Imagine that.
You know what? Shawshank Redemption is one of my favourite
That
movies.
would be a good one.
That would be a good one.
Oh, Schindler's List. And then at the end of it, you could go, I had a great time. You know what? I haven't laughed so hard in my entire life. And see how they felt. Yeah, and then see how they feel about it.
Like Mrs. Doubtfire, you know, kind of watch Man in Drag.
Somebody asked me once, what would you compare Schindler's List to? And I said, I'd compare it to Borat.
You haven't even watched Schindler's List. That's the funniest thing.
I have watched Schindler's List.
You confessed last time that you have never watched Schindler's List.
Yeah, I've watched the trailer.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and if the trailers were like they are, and if the trailers are like they were now, then that would mean I saw the whole movie.
That's funny.
I've seen the end. You know where they box on the thing.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
That always gets me. That always makes me emotional.
Talking of, sorry.
No, go on.
No, I was because it made me. You saying about Schindler's List made me think about what we talked about last time about movies we've not watched and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That people like would say, "What the hell?" But I was thinking about because Murray said he hadn't seen Die Hard, and this the other day a thing came up saying that apparently there is a reason why I bring that up. Apparently, on Capital Gold radio station, Fairy Tale of New York was voted for the #1 Christmas song.
Oh, fuck off.
And I was like, are you kidding me right now?
I like that song, but it isn't. It should be #1.
I like that song.
But it should be #1.
The point is, my argument, for Christmas song, because I get frustrated with people that say that Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie. And they're like, oh, it's set at Christmas, but it's not a Christmas movie. Well, my argument would be that if you're going to say that Fairy Tale of New York isn't a Christmas song, because it's set at Christmas, but it's not about Christmas. So for me, Fairy Tale of New York is the music equivalent of Die Hard.
Ooh.
But I don't think it should be the Christmas #1. I don't think it should be voted the best. I mean, each your own. I like the song, don't get me wrong. I just don't think it's the #1 Christmas song. So my question to you is, what Christmas songs do you enjoy? Do you prefer do you like pop songs, or do you prefer the Christmas?
I like songs like Wizard and that.
Yeah.
You know, I like songs like Wish It Could Be Christmas, and you know.
Except I wouldn't. There's no way I could deal with Christmas every day.
And I like Last Christmas.
Oh, you do like
Last Christmas I Gave You My Heart.
I like Merry Christmas, Everyone by Shakin' Stevens.
And Mummy says that is the worst song ever, regardless of it being a Christmas song. Fairy Tale New York, that is. Yeah. Well, you know, my dad loves that song, but I'll be honest with you, I don't think highly of it.
No.
But yeah, I like those type of songs, the real Christmassy ones.
Yeah,
I like
the ones you can sing at Christmas parties and stuff like that. That's why, Fairy Tale New York, you can't really sing it, except for the cat and the chorus. You can't really sing along with it.
I don't know how that. I don't know how they could. I don't know how they could make that such a, like the best. It makes no sense.
Yeah. People voted for that. That's just depressing.
It's like, who the fuck has been eating crack again? Did someone put crack in their food again?
I couldn't believe it. I saw it and I was like, I need to bring this up in the chat because I was just like,
what?
That was mind blowing.
I think my favourite Christmas song of all time probably is Last Christmas. That gave me my heart.
Yeah.
I've always loved that song. It always makes me very emotional. I don't know why. I just like it. Maybe it's because George Michael sings it so well. It's funny because whenever I watch it, I was going,
he does sing it really well.
Whenever I look at George Michael, I go, how did Phil not know he was gay? Right?
Right. You watch those Wham videos and you're like, this is the campus.
Yeah. Even when they sing Club Tropicana,
Yeah.
It's like they're sitting out there like sunbathing and everything.
Even the Last Christmas video where they're trying to pull this whole thing off and that they're with these women, you're like, no, this isn't gay.
Yeah, you're like, there's no way he's with her. Beautiful woman, but he's not with her.
Yeah, no, there's no way. I like Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney.
Oh, that's a good one. I'm trying to think. I like Slate's Christmas,
Yes, yeah.
I like
Lonely This Christmas by Mud.
Oh, that's good.
It's a depressing one, but it's a really nice song.
12 Days of Christmas, I like that.
Oh, yeah.
I also like the Corona Christmas song that came out, that was great.
Oh,
that should have been voted number one.
That should definitely have been voted number one.
Oh, I'm getting ready for a shite Christmas. I love that.
Grandma got run over by reindeer and got run over by COVID.
Yes, there you go. So you got it. Christmas bells and COVID too. Oh. Well, I'm
a sucker for mistletoe and wine. I will be honest.
Oh yeah.
I'm not a big Cliff Richard fan, but
did you buy any mistletoe this year?
No, I have plastic. I own plastic mistletoe, but I don't know why I bother putting it up. It just ends up coming back down again.
If someone went under it and said, "Give us a kiss," would you do it?
Depends who it is, I guess.
Okay.
No, I would do it.
What, proper one?
Laugh? Maybe not a proper one.
A full-on one with squeezing and hugging?
I've never had a proper kiss. So.
I had a woman kiss me under my mistletoe once. I was at a community centre, and the woman came up to me and said, "Come here, you," and started kissing me. That was a bit awkward. Because I've
never been kissed, let alone kissed under mistletoe, so I wouldn't know what to do.
You will be one day. You don't have to worry about that.
When they're not all running away.
No one's running away.
Oh, what's that? Donna not happy.
Yeah, it's Donna getting angry because of Bonnie.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. Hope she's okay. Hope Bonnie's okay. Is Bonnie barking at the neighbours again?
Bonnie's been a... You know what? Fuck it. She's been a cunt. Alright. I just, I feel sorry for Donna because Donna always has to part with her doing all that fucking barking constantly. And then Donna gets in a bad mood for it, which she has every right to be because it is always in her ear. Because Donna sits by the living room window with her computer, when there's things out there, Bonnie barks right next to her ear.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? So she's gonna get thingy. But yeah, you don't worry about that. When the time's right, it'll happen. I didn't get kissed.
Well, on my deathbed.
I didn't get kissed till I was 3 years old. I was a late bloomer in that sense, Tash.
If I just put a sack over my head, then that'll work.
Oh, that's not bad. Don't put yourself like that down.
But anyway. It
Yeah,
is
we got to stop.
22 midnight.
I just didn't want to
Yeah.
end while you were talking on the thing.
No. No.
Okay.
I thought it was. I just wanted to. I knew we were getting near the end, and I had
Yeah.
to bring up about, obviously, one, it was Christmas related, and two, I saw it. I was like, that is the most insane thing I've ever
That is
seen.
mental. I mean, how can you? I just don't get. But then I don't get that about a lot of things. It's like when you look at the Oscars and you see things won but shouldn't have won.
The
You're
things
like, how the fuck did that win? You
I mean,
know?
I get everybody has personal taste, but people voted for that. People must have voted en masse to get that to number one. It's just like...
I don't get it. I really don't. I mean, sometimes those things are fixed, you know, and I think that might have been one of them.
Yeah, especially, I guess, on a radio where they're paying to play those songs. You know,
yeah, exactly, you know. But yeah, it's funny, isn't it? It's funny, though, to finish off. It's funny how you can think, you can hear songs, but you can sometimes forget what their actual names are.
Yes, yeah.
You know, like you say to me, oh, what's that song you enjoyed listening to on the radio just now? And I might go, and try and sing the lyrics to remember, and then can't, you know? So, but yeah.
I think as well, like, obviously, we don't use CDs in the way we used to, you know, with the line and the listings and stuff. And I realised this the other day. I was listening on me Amazon Music, and I was just trying to find some, you know, like 60 songs and stuff that I don't have on me online list. And I don't know if you know the song "Listen to the Rhythm of Rain" or whatever.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Anyway, I thought it was called like Rhythm of the Rain or whatever it was, and then it come up saying no, it's Rhythm of the Falling Rain. I'm like, really? And then I was really, my brain was just not able to compute what, like, I was like, no, it's not that, is it? Is it? You know, kind of thing. Because we're not looking at the, you know, the CD cases in the way that we used to.
Well, it's like phone numbers, isn't it? And we can barely remember our phone numbers. Because now they're stored in our phones. So, and they're stored under whatever the name is, not the actual number. So, you know, or
so I can remember like 2-3 phone numbers ago that I had.
Yeah.
But if you asked me what, say, Donna's number or Jane's number, you know, how to get a hold of them, I'd be like, I don't know.
Or it's like sat navs now with maps. How people can't read maps now because they need sat navs.
They can't read maps now.
My dad used to be able to read the map like a pro, remember the whole thing. Now, if that sat nav breaks down, he struggles really badly and gets really angry.
Yeah.
You know, and you're like...
Dependence on convenience.
Yeah. So I do think, even though these things help us, they do push us back as well.
Yeah.
Murray says, Merry Christmas to you both. Enjoy the next few days. You too, Murray.
You too, Murray. Have a Merry Christmas.
You have a Merry Christmas.
I was like, wait.
That's right.
I nearly went Merry Christmas, Merry. Have a Merry Christmas,
Merry Christmas. But yeah, I'm glad I'm glad we're able to actually get a stream going. You know, Broforce ain't that bad. I actually got into it.
I'm sorry I wasn't able to do much, and I'm sorry we weren't able to do it on my channel. But
it's all good. Don't worry about that. That's nothing.
I'm just gutted we didn't get to play Dead Rising.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll have to install it. Hopefully, maybe we could try it next month or something.
Maybe we could try it for the New Year's.
Because never enough to install the multiplayer.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I don't like those games that much. It's not that I don't think they're great. It's just I don't like that style, you know.
Yeah.
So it's
and again,
another.
It's, like you said with Broforce in a way, there's a mindlessness to it, isn't
it? Yeah, like zombies.
That took me so long to
do. Stupid. And the fact that you're timed as well when you do it.
I got so close, and I think I got to like 68,000. I was like, are you kidding me? I'm 4,000 away and I ran out of time. I was like...
Yeah. Alright, well, we're going to say a Merry Christmas, bye-byes. So, you start off, Tash, and then I'll end, and, yeah.
I just want to thank all the awesome people that took the time on Christmas Eve to join us. Really appreciate it. I mean, obviously, you know, we're spread out across the world and that, different time zones, but... you know, people are rushing to get presents wrapped and do their final bits or go into midnight mass and stuff. And the fact that people took time to be with us is really, really appreciated. So I hope that everybody has an amazing time, be it with family, friends. Obviously, at the moment, we're in a very difficult time where we're not able to interact in the way that we would normally like to. But I think no matter what you're doing, no matter how difficult it may seem at the moment, we're always here for each other. We'll always be here to annoy the shit out of you and hopefully brighten your day a little bit. And in the same way that you brighten our days. So we hope you have, no matter what you celebrate, hope you're having a lovely festive season. And here's to hopefully a much happier and brighter and healthier 2021. Have a good one, guys. Please take care and stay well. And thank you, of course, to my awesome co-host Malcolm for being his awesome self. There will be a video coming soon with Murray, Malcolm, and I playing Human Fall Flat. That will be up on my channel soon. So yeah, that'll be a good laugh. Hopefully,
that should be. It was a great laugh, so it should be fun.
Yeah. So, but no, thank you, Malcolm, for doing this, agreeing to do this Christmas special. And I hope you and Donna have a lovely Christmas. So,
me too.
Love to you all.
Yes.
Thanks for listening.
Wow. Can't say any better myself, but I will try. No, that's brilliant. I want to thank everybody for being here and thank you for joining us this year. You know, but because is this the last chat this year?
This will be the last one of the
Yeah, it will be, won't
We've gone through a lot of changes and adaptations and stuff this year due to different things. So.
A bit stupid that. I shouldn't have asked that because...
I was going to say, what do you
think
the next one is?
me being the idiot I am. Right. I want to thank everybody for joining us this year and being a part of making this very special. It's been a great year streaming and talking and getting to know people more, you know. I feel like we're all like a little family. And that means a lot to me. So, I'm very grateful to everybody who's here, except Tash, obviously. So, you know, because she's my partner in crime. So that means I have to be careful. But no, in all seriousness, she could turn on me in an instant and take everything away. No, but in all seriousness, I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank everybody for a great year. I want to thank Tash for being here. And without her, the chat won't be as good as it is.
Oh, it would.
It's true. I could talk to myself a bit better, but
you could talk to anyone.
But no,
you and Murray should set up your own chat.
Good idea. Actually, we're quite movie making Game Gurus extra.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think after the dark. You know, imagine after what we were like in the gaming. Imagine what that would be like.
Yeah, can you?
Oh dear. Anyway, well, after
we'll be back for a belated birthday bash.
We will.
On the 4th.
Yes, because it's my birthday. So everybody, you want to get hold of me? Send me gifts. You let me know, and yeah, I'll let you know everything. So gifts are welcome on my birthday. But yeah, anyway, right? I don't know why this isn't ended yet. Anyway, thank you everybody for being here. I look forward to seeing you all in the new year. Thanks Murray, thanks Darth Sidious, thanks Donna for turning up and being here. Thanks Tash for always being here and doing great chats with me. We've been doing this chat now for God knows how long. Right? And what is it, like over 5 years now?
It's 6 years. We celebrate 6 years in November.
6 years and only 104 chats. And at one point we did them every week. Right? I don't know why.
Yeah, we got up to like 75 and then it changed. So, but things happen. So,
but yeah, things happen. Things thing. But hey, we're still here, so it's all good. Yeah. So thanks guys for watching. Have a Merry Christmas. Join us in the new year on the 4th for my belated birthday bash. And we will see you then. And if anybody needs to get hold of me, you know where you can get hold of me. So
for birthday presents.
Yeah, for birthday presents. And I expect a load, so, you know, you better send them. So, because it's special. I'm
Oh,
older.
you want a load, do you? Oh, I'll send you a dump then.
Like a skip with a load of shit in it. Yeah, thanks for that. Anyway, going now, but guys, it's sad to see you all go at the end of the year.
Yeah.
So bye guys,
Aww.
take care, have a good Christmas, and look forward to seeing you in the new year. Bye guys.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.